Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you why I switched from OpenAI to OpenRouter and how it completely changed my AI automations in N8N. What is OpenRouter? OpenRouter is an AI gateway that gives you access to many different large language models like OpenAI's GPT-4, GPT 3.5, Anthropic's Claude, Mistral, Google Gemini, and Meta's Olama, and many more. Let's go over to the OpenRouter website, and here if you go to the models section over here, we can see it lists all the chat models over here provided by OpenRouter. As you can see, it has a huge collection of LLM models. Here you can see it has a LLM model from, let's see, it has an LLM model from Meta, and it also has Cloud. It has LLM model from Mistral, and also it has Google's Gemini. You can also use OpenAI's ChatGPT if you want to still use the OpenAI GPT-4 model, LLM model. Also, you can filter out what type of input you want to give and which model is best depending on the process. For example, if you want to process any text image, you can select the text filter over here and it will show you all the models which are efficient for using the text processing. Similarly, if you want to use for image, you can select image and you can select files as well. So depending on your requirement, you can select the filter. Also, if we can see here, if you want to filter according to the pricing, you can filter over here. So if you just minimize this one and bring all the way down here, you can see the LLM models which we are using here some are free and some cost very less. So you can choose the LLM models depending on your price requirements as well. And the contextless as well you can choose over here. Also, you can see over here, you can sort the LLM models according to the pricing, the latency, and the context as well. As you can see, there is a lot of flexibility if you are using OpenRouter. So let's see the advantages of using OpenRouter. First is flexibility. You are not locked into a single model like ChatGPT 3.5 or GPT-4. You can easily switch to more other models like Claude, Mistral, Olama just by changing the model name. Let me quickly show you how we can do that in our N8N workflow. If you go over here, you can see there is an OpenAI chat model over here and it has selected GPT-4. What you can do is let's ask the AI agent to process a task. Give me a brief of the Okay, so the OpenAI is going to process the request and will use the ChatGPT 4 model and it will give us the response. So here you can see the response. Now, what we can do is let's change to the OpenRouter node. We go here and select search for OpenRouter. Here you can add the OpenRouter account with the keys. So let me quickly show you how we can add the OpenRouter key over here. So if you create a new credential over here, it will ask for the API key. You can get the API key from the OpenRouter site once you register and update your billing details. Go to settings and the API keys. And here you just need to create an API key. And even you can set a limit for that key, how much you want to spend it in a month, and you create. So you will get your new API key. I'm going to copy from here and paste it over here and save it. And it has tested successfully and it has saved the credentials. So now we have selected our new OpenRouter key. By default, it has selected GPT-4. So let's remove the OpenAI model from here and replace it with the OpenRouter model. So it's still using GPT-4. So let's try the same with the OpenRouter. I'll just insert the same query again. As you can see, it has processed the request and it has given us the response. So the OpenRouter model has used the OpenAI GPT-4 model as we have selected over here. What we can do next is we can change it to any other model. For example, Meta. We have Meta's Llama and we'll select this Maverick Free. Save it. And now let's ask it to run the same query again. As you can see, it was very quick this time, and you can see the summary over here. It is very similar to our previous output, so the quality is almost the same with both the models. So now let's go to the OpenRouter and see the billing section. If you go to OpenRouter, you need to go into credits. And then if we go into view usage, we can see the recently used LLM models and how much it cost us. As you can see here, when we have used the GPT-4 Mini, it has costed us some cents to run the query. But when we change it to Maverick Llama, the free model, it hasn't cost us anything. So it's basically free. So here we get the flexibility of using either OpenAI or any other of the 300 other models which we can use depending on our requirement. So OpenRouter is a great way to have the flexibility to use different models and also to keep track of how much it's costing us to run actions using different models. And the other benefits of using OpenRouter is the speed. Certain models have more speed and certain models take for longer time to process. So through OpenRouter, we can change the required LLM model to process the request faster. Also, another advantage is that you can use your OpenRouter key to access any of the over 300 LLM models present in OpenRouter. So you're not required to create an account or generate a key for each of the any other LLM model. You can just create one key and use it with the other 300 LLM models. So if you're building anything serious in n8n, especially AI workflows, you need flexibility. OpenRouter lets you use the right tool for the right job. So is OpenRouter better than OpenAI? For me, absolutely. Try it for yourself and let me know what you think in the comments. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.